The first whispers of trouble started quietly, almost too quietly to notice. A fleeting comment here, a grainy photo there. A few cryptic social media posts that fans, ever observant, began to piece together like a puzzle. At first, no one wanted to believe it. Not about Bradley Walsh. Not about the man who made millions laugh, the face of the chase, the beloved entertainer whose warmth seemed untouchable. But as the weeks went on and the stories refused to fade, something in the air began to shift. Rumors started swirling that Bradley had been spending time with a woman connected to a new ITV project, a production assistant, reportedly young, ambitious, and full of energy. At first, it sounded harmless. A professional working relationship, nothing more. Yet, as sightings became more frequent, at late dinners, rehearsals, and quiet London cafes, fans began to speculate. Was this simply a close working friendship, or something more? A familiar smile in unfamiliar places. When photos surfaced online, grainy but suggestive, of Bradley sharing a laugh with the woman during what appeared to be a private dinner, everything changed. Social media went into overdrive. Headlines blazed across digital tabloids, and suddenly the man everyone thought they knew was at the center of an uncomfortable storm. For Donna Derby, Bradley's wife of over 25 years, the situation must have felt surreal. She had stood by his side through decades of fame, from his early acting days on Coronation Street to his rise as one of ITV's most bankable stars. Those close to her said she remained composed, poised even, but that the smile she was known for didn't quite reach her eyes. She wasn't one for public drama, never had been. Donna's strength was quiet, graceful, and deeply rooted in her family. But behind the calm exterior, insiders claimed she was deeply hurt. The images, while far from conclusive, were enough to plant a seed of doubt. And in a marriage built on decades of mutual respect and shared dreams, that seed can grow quickly. Behind closed doors. As speculation grew, people close to the couple noticed subtle changes. Bradley, normally full of jokes and laughter, seemed distracted during filming of the chase. There were moments when even co-stars who had worked with him for years caught glimpses of something unusual behind his smile. The laughter still came, but the spark seemed dulled. Meanwhile, Donna reportedly withdrew from the spotlight altogether. Once a familiar face at red carpet events and showbiz gatherings, she was nowhere to be seen. No public appearances, no statements. Just silence. And in the world of celebrity, silence often speaks louder than words. Rumors intensified when a source close to the Walsh family revealed that Donna had quietly reached out to a well-known London solicitor, one who had represented several high-profile media personalities in delicate family matters. It was, to many, a signal that she was no longer brushing off the whispers, protecting what matters most. Bradley and Donna's partnership wasn't just romantic. It was also a team built on shared work and family. They'd been through the highs and lows of the entertainment world together. Donna had worked as a choreographer and actress before focusing on their son, Barney, and the family's private life. Barney, now a rising TV star in his own right, often spoke about how grounded his parents were. Their ITV travel series, Bradley Walsh and Son, Breaking Dad, painted a picture of laughter, love, and shared adventure, a father and son duo adored by millions. Which is why the current situation felt so jarring. For fans, the thought of turbulence behind that laughter was heartbreaking. For Donna, it was deeply personal. Those close to her said she wasn't interested in publicity or revenge, only in understanding the truth and protecting the life they had built. Reports suggest she had quietly consulted legal professionals, not necessarily to file for divorce, but to understand her options, to be prepared should the rumors prove true. And when a woman like Donna Derby takes a step like that, it isn't done lightly. Bradley's response: a man under pressure. Meanwhile, Bradley was reportedly in full damage control mode. Friends say he was devastated by the speculation, insisting the relationship was strictly professional and that his name was being unfairly dragged through the mud. He denied any impropriety, explaining that the woman in question was part of a production team he'd known for years. "People can twist anything these days," he reportedly told a close friend. But for someone as experienced in the media as Bradley Walsh, he knew denial alone wouldn't stop the narrative. Those close to the host said he made a personal effort to reassure Donna. Quiet dinners at home, long walks through Hertfordshire where they lived, flowers delivered when words felt inadequate. Still, the trust between them seemed strained. Donna's always been his anchor, but when that anchor starts to loosen, it doesn't matter how big your boat is, you start to drift. The power of silence. As weeks turned into months, neither Bradley nor Donna made a public comment. It was a masterclass in dignity, far cry from the explosive statements and televised tears that often follow celebrity scandals. Instead, the couple seemed to retreat inward, focusing on family and private healing. But the tabloids wouldn't let it go. Each time Bradley appeared on television, viewers analyzed his every gesture. Was that a forced laugh? Did he seem distant? Had he lost weight? Social media dissected it all. On platforms like X and Instagram, hashtags like Team Donna and Bradley Walsh trended sporadically, with fans fiercely debating what really had gone on behind closed doors. Some fans remained loyal, defending him passionately. One tweet read, "Bradley's one of the good ones. People love drama. They can't stand seeing someone happy." But others believed that Donna's quiet absence spoke volumes. The legal chessboard. What truly sent shockwaves through ITV circles, however, was the rumor that Donna's legal inquiries weren't just preliminary. Reports began to circulate that she'd been introduced to one of the UK's top family law firms, the same team that had handled several celebrity separations in recent years. It didn't mean divorce was imminent, but it suggested serious contemplation. Insiders say Donna wanted clarity about her position, the family home, assets, and joint ventures, should the unthinkable happen. And while Bradley's estimated fortune, built from decades in entertainment, is reportedly in the millions, friends say money was never her motivation. "She's not driven by wealth," a family friend shared. "She's driven by loyalty, by respect. That's what she feels has been compromised." ITV caught in the crossfire. Even ITV executives who had long adored Bradley as one of their most bankable stars began to tread carefully. Behind the scenes, producers reportedly discussed the growing tension and whether it might affect future projects. Publicists worked overtime to keep the story contained, steering attention back to the chase and away from Bradley's personal life. Yet, it's hard to silence the whispers when an entire nation is listening. The situation became especially delicate when Breaking Dad fans noticed something missing: Donna's usual presence behind the scenes. In previous years, she had often been credited for creative contributions and had even been seen supporting the duo on location. But this time, she was absent. No quiet laughter behind the camera, no social media photos from set. Nothing. And that silence echoed louder than any statement could. The public turns emotional. Across Britain, longtime fans of the couple began to express heartbreak. For years, Bradley and Donna represented something rare in showbiz: stability. They had weathered fame, fortune, and the incessant pressures of public life. They were the antidote to Hollywood chaos. But now, as rumors painted a different picture, fans were divided. Some sent messages of support to both, urging them to work it out. Others criticized Bradley for what they believed was a lapse in judgment. One post went viral, reading, If even Bradley and Donna can't make it, what hope is there for the rest of us? It summed up what many felt, that this wasn't just gossip. It was the unraveling of something beloved, something many looked up to. Cracks in the spotlight. Friends of the couple revealed that the real struggle wasn't just about trust, it was about exhaustion. Bradley's work schedule had always been demanding. Between the chase, Breaking Dad, acting roles, and various TV appearances, his life rarely slowed down. Donna, meanwhile, had become the glue that held their world together, organizing, grounding, and reminding him of what truly mattered. But even glue, no matter how strong, can weaken under constant strain. Insiders suggest that over time, the distance between their worlds grew, not because of malice, but because of momentum. Bradley's career soared higher than ever before.